Hi, my name is Paul Bursey from paulbursey.net, and I'm coming to you from my home office, which is just outside London in the UK. Today's short podcast: keeping your word is a huge component of trust. Keeping your word promotes trust. Do you think that keeping your word is important? It is to existing and future clients or prospective partners, and it is a key part of building a very large organisation within the network marketing profession. Can you imagine someone like Eric Worre saying something like, "I'm going to hold a webinar on lead generation," then on that day forgetting and not even showing up to host the event? It is not really going to happen, is it? I think that his credibility will be severely damaged if he took this type of approach, where he said one thing and did another. Thankfully, Eric is the consummate professional at what he does and is top of his game. The bottom line is that people will only do business with those individuals that they know, like and trust. So doing what you said you were going to do when you said you were going to do it is crucial as a network marketing leader. So how do you actually keep your word? You can seriously help your cause by not trying to do too much in any one day, making sure you are planning thoroughly and working to a one day to a page diary, so everything is extremely well documented. It is great to be flexible, free and easy with your minutes and hours when you are a one-man or woman band just starting out. But as your team or your group starts to grow and expand, your time will become more precious. The demands on you will be huge, and you will have to value your time highly. You may get away with an error or mistake early on, but not when you are a recognised authority figure. Also, your presence or attendance, whether in person, on a live podcast or on a webinar, will be expected the more you become known. At some point in the future, you may well be stretched to the limit. If you don't stay on top of things and prepare well to an event, interview, meeting or telephone call, then you may lose face and that person's attention for a lifetime. Keeping a written record of everything, what is coming up and what you need to do for each and every day is absolutely vital to the smooth running of your business and affairs. Another way of assisting you to keep your word is by delegating tasks to a trusted outsourcer, team member or employee. Rather than taking everything on yourself, enlist the help of people you know will carry out your request. Remember that trust most definitely goes both ways. If you say something, then stick to your guns. It is essential that you are actually in that place where you say you are going to be at the right time. On most occasions, you will only have that one chance in which to impress a potential client, so act accordingly and show up on time. Keeping your word is crucial. You sometimes notice that people are a bit haphazard or wishy-washy with their timekeeping, and it's things like that that can destroy someone's confidence, belief and faith in you, and the result is that your credibility will take a big nosedive to the floor. There are a certain percentage of people who will never forgive you for not starting on time. I must admit that bad timekeeping does smack of being amateurish. In this day and age, people have expectations of what they would like to see and hear from top people. If they don't receive it, they are off for good. The other side to the coin is that if you deliver your promise, you will actually feel really good about yourself, and it will be yet another win you can add to your victory list. Confidence can be a delicate thing. I think that confidence in yourself and your ability to execute your goal is extremely paramount. Confidence builds on confidence, and in fact each positive and successful episode feeds off of each other, but there is always the chance of getting it wrong and making a mistake. Now that is alright, as long as you have sufficient time to give people a good enough reason and the necessary apologies. Confidence in you is fragile at the best of times, unless you have delivered the goods to your audience regularly. But at all times you must respect your followers and their time. If you act without thinking, then all the good work can be quickly washed away and flushed down the plumbing. At the end of the day, you must be dependable, honest, trustworthy for this all to run smoothly. Ensure that you pay attention to those small details and watch your likability soar. Working together with a group, team or organisation is going to be at the best difficult and at the worst impossible if trust is breached or if you fail to keep your word. So pay attention, guys and gals. Keeping your word is absolutely vital. Now, you're all network marketers, so let me ask you a question. Are you struggling to generate leads? If leads are a problem, I have something special for you. I would like to invite you to a free marketing webinar. The main topic is lead generation, and the link can be found at gopronow.org. Anyway, this is Paul Bursey wishing you all the success you're willing to work towards. Let's get together soon.